I know it's the Super Bowl coming up, y'all. I'm just sick. I want everybody to know why I've been kind of like MIA. Trying to get well. It's my shit right here. Hey, Anthony. Oh. I'm sick, y'all. Yeah, I've been really sick, you know. I'm about to turn this music on. First I was sick because at my job they have a cafeteria and I had some steak quesadillas and it was food poisoning. A lot of people at my job got sick off of the steak quesadillas. So I had food poisoning because of that. And then I wound up catching the flu like a week later. So I'm just all messed up. Hold up, y'all. Let me turn this off. Yeah, my bad, y'all. So, I'm really sick. I keep sweating and stuff, trying to sweat out this cold. But, like I was saying, I had, caught food poisoning at my job from some steak quesadillas, me and a few other my co-workers. And then, like, a week or two later after that, I wound up catching the flu. So here I am sick. It's been 5 days that I've been out of work, but I'm supposed to start back tomorrow. So I'm trying to sweat out this cold. Just want y'all to know what's going on with me. I know today is the Super Bowl. I'm looking at it too. You know, it's not actually on right now. Officially, it hasn't officially started yet. But I know today is the Super Bowl, so I don't expect a lot of people to be on right now. Excuse me for sweating. I'm sick, y'all. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what's going on in battle rap. Even though I haven't been like blogging, I always look at all the other bloggers, their blogs. I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I heard about the situation with Tay-Rock, you know, with the trainee. It's just weird to me how all of a sudden so many, you know, rappers are starting to get caught with trainees. It's like, don't they like good pussy? You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? They rather have head from a man than to get head from a woman. I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Let me turn this light off. Yeah, it's not too dark. But yeah, like I was saying, I just don't understand why a lot of these guys seem to be attracted to other dudes. You know, they don't mind getting head from another dude. Now, I did see that CC show. You know what I'm saying? I know that that's what he do. He tries to reveal what's going on in people's lives. So I saw how Tay-Rock kind of like, you know, got upset and was like, yo, when I see you, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to F you up and all this. I feel like Tay-Rock should have, you know, tested out the trainee, like, been like, yo, put the trainee on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fuck with no trainee. But I could understand why Tay-Rock got mad at CC, because it's like, you putting shit out there that can ruin in my career. So that's understandable why Tay-Rock would be mad at CC as well. But he should have also challenged the transgender or you know what I'm saying, like, yo, put him on the phone, put him online, you know, and be like, yo, did I really ask for head from you? You know what I'm saying? Challenge him, and he didn't do that. So it do kind of make him look a little guilty, you know. But we wasn't there. We don't know if it's true or not. You know, the trainee did say nothing happened, but it's just the thought that Tay Rock wanted something to happen. He was willing for something to happen, even though nothing did happen. It's just that thought, like, wow, you was willing to get your dick sucked by a trainee. And that's crazy, you know. Allegations coming out about Young Buck, coming out about Cassidy. It's like, yo, why all of these rappers like men? You know what I'm saying? I don't get that. I really don't get that. Isn't it better to get head from a woman than to get head from another man? You know what I'm saying? But hey, whatever floats your boat, I guess. So let's talk about Smack Volume 4. Now, I know I haven't been doing no prediction or nothing because, like I told you, I had food poisoning, you know, and so I was sick from that. Then I had the flu, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of been falling back a little bit. But don't worry, y'all. I'm going to definitely be back on my, you know, on my game, on my recaps and stuff. I actually purchased the pay-per-view for the next card, the URL card for Smack Volume 4. So I do plan on recapping, you know, those battles live. The only thing is that I have a doctor's appointment. It's actually a dentist appointment on the 9th at 1 o'clock. So I'm not sure what time the battles start. I'm hoping that they start, you know how you usually start late, like at 4, 5, 6 o'clock. So I'm hoping that it starts later in the evening and I could still have time to come home and recap it because I have to go to the dentist. I have a 1 o'clock dentist appointment. It's all the way in Manhattan too. So I want to talk a little bit about the matchups. So I figured what I'll be doing. Let me drink some orange juice. Try and get rid of this cold. So, you know, I know that my lane is basically recapping battles. You know, I'm pretty good at it. I do like to rap. I used to rap back in the days, you know what I'm saying, when I was in high school and stuff. I had a rap group called 4D. So I used to rap. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm pretty good at it. And I love battle rap. I love bars. I like to decipher bars and the metaphors and all that stuff. So that's like my lane. You know what I'm saying? I'm not more so of like the Wendy Williams of battle rap like how other bloggers are. So I figured I'll come on live, you know, more often. And when I come on live, then that's when I'll talk about the other stuff that's going on in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? But mainly my channel is to break down bars and stuff. That's what I'm going to do mainly. And of course, when, you know, the live battle rap events come, of course, I'll be recapping those live as well. All right? So what else is going on in battle rap? Oh, I just finished seeing Bangs versus, damn, what's that guy name, y'all? Bangs versus, I forget, the guy that looked just like him on Verbal Warzone League. That shit was pretty fire. I feel like Bane's, he just freestyles too much. It's like, do he ever come to a battle where he got his bars down pat, where he got, you know, his rounds put together? It seemed like every battle that Bane's come across, he's always freestyling at the top. He's fire when he freestyle, but I want him to come prepared. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you always coming and you always freestyling off the top? You know, you don't have no written bars down, and that's why I feel like he be losing a lot of his battles because he never come prepared. Even though he fire, and I love Bangs, don't get me wrong, I love Bangs, he's super fire, but it just hurts him when he just strictly come off the top. He needs to come with some written material as well. Casino, his name is Casino. Yeah, Banes is one of my favorites. I love Banes when he battled Daylight too. But that was fire. I like the new Verbal Warzone thing popping that league. I like, you know, the beats. I like there's something different in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So I hope more battle rappers go in the league and do their thing. You know, but I do like that battle. It's just that Bangs was freestyling the whole entire time. I could tell he was freestyling. So he was hesitating at some points. You know what I'm saying? You know, he didn't really totally choke, but he stumbled here and there. He hesitating here and there. So it's like, yo, come prepared. And it's funny because they look just alike. Baines and that guy, they look just alike. And he kept saying that too. The other guy who was battling him kept saying, yeah, I know we look alike. All right, y'all. So, Corey is his name? Yeah. Cortez was fire too. Yes, Cortez was definitely fire. I'm really disappointed in Chess because it's like, yo, you on beat. You should be able to memorize your bars more so when you're rapping on beat because it's a flow that you're familiar with. I believe that they even get the beats before they come on stage, like they know what beats they rapping on. So why are you still choking? It's like I really just gave up on Chess. I'm so disappointed in him. He used to be like my favorite battle rapper, you know, at one point, but now, you know, I just gave up on his ass. You know, I don't want to really see Chess no more. I just want him to get it together, and when he's totally ready, then he come back on the battle rap scene. But for now, Chess just needs to sit down. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into the Smack Volume 4. All right, so John the Don versus Old Red. All right. So you know, I just recapped um, Old Red versus Iron Solomon. You know, that was it was an okay battle. You know, so Old Red just finished coming off with a win against Iron Solomon. John the Don, in my opinion, just came off a win against Hollow the Don. Angry fans talk about Chess saying that Chess made a video inside the video. It went away. But yeah. Well, I guess I gotta check that out. What Chess was saying, but Chess is always making freaking excuses. I don't even want to hear his excuses anymore. You know what I'm saying? But this battle with John the Don versus Old Red, it's kind of you know, I don't know. It's just I feel like the matchup is weird. I ain't gonna lie, the matchup is very weird. And my thing is, if Chef Trez isn't Chef Trez, yeah, Chef Trez is also battling Danny Myers on this card, and I know Chef Trez been wanting to battle John the Don. So it's like, why did they make it so that John the Don is battling Old Red when Chef Trez been calling out John for a minute? You know what I'm saying? So I really don't understand that. And then they both on the same card, so that's weird. Now John the Don and Old Red have totally different styles. Okay. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all know I'm sick. Old Red, you know, Old Red, he's, you know, he's a puncher. He's fire. You know, you don't know what you're going to get all of the time. Sometimes he come prepared. Sometimes he don't. John, he always come prepared. I know a lot of people mad at John about, you know, what happened on his Super Bowl, you know, event. The fact that he didn't tell people that it was going to be 3 rounds. He led people to believe it was going to be 3 rounds when it was all 1-rounders. But I kind of understand, not giving him no excuses, I kind of understand why John did what he did. Because let's face it, John hasn't been really having no, you know, no events lately. You know what I'm saying? He's been kind of quiet. He's been battling on URL a lot, trying to make his money. So I guess he don't have the money to really, you know, make events like that and to pay all these battle rappers. So of course he's gonna kind of like be a little, you know, deceiving, even though he shouldn't be. I'm not saying it was right, but I do understand it. That's all I'm saying. I understand it because I know he, you know, his pockets is not, you know, that large right now, and he need the money. And he knew if he would have told people it was only 1 round, that people most likely wouldn't have bought the pay-per-view. You know, and his pay-per-views don't be that expensive anyway. They be like, what, $20? So $20 is not that bad. You know, so I didn't watch the battle. I didn't pay for it, even pay for Smack Volume 4. I didn't pay for that card, so I didn't get a chance to watch those battles. But best to believe, when it come out, I will most likely recap one of those battles or a few of those battles on the card. So yeah, with John John versus Old Red, that's a hard call for me. They both win a lot. But I'm gonna go with John John. I'm just guessing, to be honest with you, because John John never. It seemed like John John always win. He been winning a lot lately. He won against Rum Nitty, and that was a shocker. I thought Rum Nitty was gonna beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? He won against Hollow. That was another shocker. You know what I'm saying? So John Jonathan, you always think he gonna lose, but he always come through with the win. So I'm gonna have to give it to John John. So the next matchup is what? Suge versus Rum Nitty. So that's interesting because I know in the battle with Rum Nitty versus Twerk, I remember how Suge kind of like dunked on Nitty. So but and then Sugar's mad tall and mad big. So imagine them on stage together on a smack stage. Rum Nitty is dumb small, and Suge is dumb big, huge. And you know how Suge is. Suge always want to try to bully somebody. You know what I'm saying? And Rum Nitty don't be playing that. Rum Nitty don't have that bullying shit. You know what I'm saying? And he crip too. So I wonder if Suge is gonna try to tap Nitty's pockets, try to disrespect Nitty, try to bully Nitty. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if he's gonna try to do that. Or if he's gonna take a different approach to Rum Nitty. You know what I'm saying? Now I believe Suge is supposed to be Crip too. So what's that? Crip going against Crip. So, but of course I feel like Crips in L.A. and Crips in either New York or New Jersey are totally different. I feel like that gang shit really started in LA. I feel like they're the real gangsters in LA. That's where it all started. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be interesting to see, how they talk their shit in this battle. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know Suge haven't been really getting that many looks. I noticed he been battling here and there on other smaller leagues. But ever since he kind of dropped the ball in that battle against Twerk, he hasn't really been getting that many looks on the URL stage. So I feel like Rum Nitty is more lyrical. Suge is just more street-like to me. But Nitty is both street and both lyrical. You know what I'm saying? Even though Nitty is small, Nitty don't take no shit. He don't let nobody bully him. So I'm going to give this battle to Rum Nitty. I feel like Rum Nitty is going to beat Suge lyrically. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's a lot smaller than Suge, I think he's going to be the one to make Suge look this small. You know what I'm saying? So the next thing on the card. So I guess the angle could probably be you a fake Crip. Rum Nitty probably could say to Suge, you ain't no real Crip. You don't know where it started. Da-da-da-da. Crip started in LA or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So the next matchup, Arsenal versus Geechee. Now this is going to be an interesting one. I am kind of excited about this matchup. This is the one I really want to see. Arsenal just came off a good battle with Twerk. That battle is highly debated. Hey, Big Al. Hey, Afro. Yeah, Suge has been slowing down a lot. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't been getting that many good looks. Hopefully, he redeemed himself on his card, though. So with Arsenal, Arsenal came off the battle with Twerk. If y'all didn't see that recap I did a bar for bar recap on that battle with Arsenal versus Twerk. And it's highly debatable. It seemed like, I ain't gonna lie, it seemed like most people got Arsenal winning, but I feel like the only reason why most people got Arsenal winning is because of his second round. So Arsenal was amazing in the second round. I'm not gonna, I'm gonna give that to him. I love when he took his bow off, his hair, and his head is swooping back and forth, and he's going in that second round. So I give him that. He was amazing. But just because he was amazing in the second round, that don't mean he won the whole battle. I really feel like Twerk took the first and the third round. Battle rap is an opinionated sport, so y'all don't get mad at me or nothing. All right, it's just my opinion. Although Arsenal had a fantastic second round, one of the best second rounds in battle rap history, I still don't feel Arsenal won the battle. You know what I'm saying? But he did his thing. I ain't gonna lie. He wasn't lazy. He came prepared because I was mad at Arsenal when he had battle Hollow that second time. I was pissed the F off. And I'm so happy I didn't pay for that card. You know, because in that battle, Arsenal was lazy. I could tell he was freestyling most of the time. His bars were like real amateur. You know, he wasn't prepared in the battle. The second, you know, one he had with Hollow. But now, you know, now that a lot of the fans been getting on Arsenal for kind of like, you know, performing lackluster battles. Because even in the battle with Briz, remember that battle Arsenal had with Briz? Arsenal was not prepared. Briz did his thing. Briz shocked me. Like, Briz really beat the dog shit out of Arsenal in that battle. Briz was so animated, so funny, I mean, Briz, it seemed like Briz wanted that battle for a long time, and he came with it. He did his thing in that battle against Arsenal. And I was shocked that Arsenal wasn't really prepared. You know what I'm saying? Arsenal, he wasn't good in that battle at all to me. You know, so with Arsenal versus Geechee Gotti, I see what Arsenal is doing. He took the battle against Twerk. Now he want to take a battle with Geechee Gotti because he knows Twerk and Geechee are the rising stars in the URL. And a true battle rapper wants to challenge his talents. You know what I'm saying? He wants to beat the best because he wants to be the best. Okay, so a true battle rapper is always going to want to, you know, a challenge or battle the top and the good battle rappers. Okay, so Geechee Gotti became champion of the year, and I support that and agree with that. And being that most people do have Arsenal winning against Twerk, Arsenal want to try his shot against Geechee. That's also Crip on Crip, because Arsenal's supposed to be a Crip as well, but he the purple Crips. I don't know about all that gang shit, but I know he wear the purple flag. Okay, Arsenal, and Geechee wear the blue flag, and they supposed to both be Crips. You know, so that would be amazing to see how they put their, you know, history of being in gangs, how they put it in their battle, you know, how they talk about that, you know what I'm saying? So, who do I think is going to win? This is really a tough one. I really don't know. Who's going to win this battle. But I'm going to say Geechee. I'm just going to throw it out there and say Geechee. I think because Geechee's been on a run. He's been battling a lot. Okay, I think he knows what it takes to win. He has a lot of experience because he's been doing it back to back to back. Arsenal been kind of like taking, but Arsenal did battle Pat Stay again. He did battle Twerk. You know, so Arsenal been doing his thing lately too. It's hard. I don't know. I'm just gonna say either or, 2-1, 2-1. Either or could take that battle. We just gotta see it. So the next matchup is TTop versus Clean Paper. So TTop, I'm gonna be real with y'all. You know, I never said this before, but TTop is really not one of my favorite battle rappers. I don't know what it is about TTop, but I really don't really like T-Top's style. Not to diss him or anything, because T-Top is up there, you know, as far as one of the top tiers. I give him that. I have a lot of respect for him. But I never really cared for T-Top battles for some reason. Now, Clean Paper, I feel like Clean Paper is on a decline. I feel like Clean Paper is not the same that like he used to be. Like remember that battle Clean Paper had against Gems? It was just okay, you know what I mean? It was okay. I feel like he didn't really come that well prepared, you know, and being that Gems really wanted Clean for a long time, I feel like Gems could have had better material as well, even though I still gave the battle to Gems, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I just hope Clean Paper comes prepared. I feel like Clean Paper got a lot going on in his life, and that he's just not taking battle rap seriously. And I do like Clean. Like back in the day when Clean first was battling, Clean was in his bag. You know what I'm saying? He was in his bag. But I don't know if it's because of the lean or the drugs or whatever, but it just seemed like Clean don't really care anymore. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed like Clean Paper don't really care to battle. He don't have the passion like he used to have. So he just finished battling Gems. Um, he was okay in that battle. TTop got off a battle with Geechee. He battled Iron Solomon. He beat Iron Solomon, but to me, TTop lost against Geechee. In my opinion, T-Top lost against Geechee Gotti. Alright, so I'm going to give this battle to T-Top. I think T-Top is more of overall a better battle rapper when it comes to his bars and all that. You know, I could see him talking about Clean being, you know, a drug addict and all that stuff, and he probably would use the angle like I'll sell to you in the corner or some shit like that. Yeah, somebody said Clean has always been trash. He just hasn't been the same. I don't feel like he's trash because I saw that battle Clean had last year against C3. What? That battle against C3 was fire. That shit was so funny too. It was just more disrespectful than anything. You know, but that battle was fire. I like that battle that Clean had against C3. C3 is a female battle rapper. Hey, battle rap junkie. So I'm gonna give that battle to T-Top at least 2-1. T-Top versus Clean Paper. So next we got Charlie Clips versus New Jersey Twerk. Clips just get on my nerves, y'all. Clips, he used to be one of my favorite too. I remember not too long ago I was off and I was just, you know, reminiscing on battles that I loved that Clips was in. The battle he had against Lux. The battle he had, the second one against against Tay-Rock. The battle he had against Surf. I mean, Clips, the one he had against Rex. I mean, I love Clips' old battles. Like, Clips was on fire at one time, at one point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, C3 is a beast too. C3 is definitely a beast. But ever since Clips left, and I can't really say ever since he went to Wild 'N Out, because it was a time when he went to Wild 'N Out and he had came back and started on a killing spree, doing 2-on-2s and all of that. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like he's up and down. One minute he's down and he act like he don't care for battle rap and he don't got the passion, and then the next minute, you know, he act like he really care. So recently he's been kind of on a down slope. Now the battle Clips had against Briz, he did win against Briz. But what before that, he had the battle against Av. And I couldn't believe how trash Clips was in that battle against Av. The shit he was talking about, like, you know, what he was talking about, Black and Mouse and all this. I mean, his material was just garbage in that battle. So, Clips, you know, but his last battle was against Briz. He was okay. He did pretty good against Briz. It wasn't all that, but he did okay. Now, with New Jersey Twerk. New Jersey Twerk been doing his thing. His last battle was with Rum Nitty. And I feel like Rum Nitty beat Twerk. You know what I'm saying? Rum Nitty beat, even though, you know, Rum Nitty left the stage and got mad a few times. His material to me and his, you know, to me was just better than New Jersey Twerk. I love Rum Nitty's material in that battle. That battle could be a classic. You know what I'm saying? But New Jersey Twerk did his thing though. He did his thing. He did his thing in the battle with Arsenal. I felt like he won that battle against Arsenal. So with this battle, but he dropped the ball in the battle with DNA, and he won the battle against Suge. So New Jersey Twerk, I heard he got a raise. He's making like what, 15 grand now in battles. So he's doing his thing. New Jersey Twerk been winning recently, and he's doing his thing. So I'm gonna give that to Twerk. I feel like Twerk is gonna take it at least 2-1. I hope Clips know who he going up against, and he comes prepared and ready. And Clips, you know, don't play no games, and you know, Clips come prepared and don't be freestyling off the top. You know what I'm saying? Because New Jersey Twerk, he a killer. You can't play with Twerk. You know, when Twerk really in his bag, he really in his bag. So the Super Bowl didn't start yet. So the last matchup we have is Chef Trez versus Danny Myers. Now this matchup is really weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Because Chef Trez and Danny Myers, I'd rather Chef Trez and John the Don, you know what I'm saying? And then I feel like Danny Myers needs to get some better looks. You know, like Danny Myers is one of the, he should be a top tier. You know, Danny Myers' bars is off the chain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to feel like he listened to me when I did my recap in the battle with Danny Myers versus DNA, because I kept saying in that recap, I wish Danny Myers would calm down a little bit. He be a little on, you know, he be too much. He be turning up too much. He be screaming and really all up in the battlers, the opponent's face. I kept saying that, like he need to calm down so we can understand exactly what he be saying. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to think that Danny Myers took my advice. I hope he be watching me. I don't know, you know, but I hope that Danny Myers probably took my advice, because I noticed in the battle he had against um, quantum physics, he wasn't as aggressive as he was in the battle with DNA. You know what I'm saying? He took his time. He had aggression. He had energy in the whole 9 yards. But you could hear everything he had to say. He was, you know, when the crowd get all rowdy, he would wait for them to calm down before he spit his next bar. Like, he was doing everything right. It's like he took my advice. You know what I'm saying? So, but with this matchup, Chef Trez did his thing against Loso. I was very impressed. It's like as soon as he got home from jail and he battled Loso, Chef Trez really impressed me. Like, he was really in his bag. And I noticed he got another tattoo on his face. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chef Trez did his thing. And that's like one of his clear wins. Like, finally, Chef Trez got a clear win. You know what I'm saying? So that battle was fire. I gave at least, I think I rated 2-1 Chef Trez in the battle against Loso. And then Danny Myers just recently battled Quantum Physics. And Danny Myers won that battle as well. So I heard the interview that Danny Myers had with PSA with Three Letterman, and he also had a interview with Caps and stuff. So he was basically saying that he always, you know, he respects Chef Trez. He used to give Chef Trez a lot of advice, you know, in battle rap and stuff. And that was like his son, you know what I'm saying? And I believe they was on a state, they started on the same league or something like that. You know, so, but then he says, but I'm gonna, you know, I know Chef Trez trying to kill me, so I'm gonna kill him, you know, because I hate like a real friendly type of battle, like that battle with Rada and the other Goonie. You know, like to me that was too friendly. You could tell that they didn't want to come at each other too hard because they were friends. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope it's not one of those kind of battles. You know, I just hope that they really do their thing and try to, and each of them try to really win the battle. I hope Danny Myers don't take Chef Trez lightly because that's his mans in them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, I heard about Twerk and Hustle, Miss Hustle. I heard about that, but I heard it's only going to be a one rounder, so I'm not really all that excited about it. But but we haven't seen Miss Hustle battle in so long, so I'm still excited about it. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still excited about it. You know what I'm saying? I hope Twerk takes Miss Hustle seriously, because you know how Twerk is when he don't really care about a battle. Hey, Brooklyn Gabby. When Twerk don't really care about a battle, you know, just like he didn't care about that battle against DNA. He came unprepared. He didn't care. He just jerseyed out. So I'm kind of worried that being that he's battling a female, that he probably don't care like that. And he's not going to be all that prepared. He just think he could come and just freestyle and just do anything on her. You know, but Miss Hustle, I remember that battle Miss Hustle had against Old Red and on back in the day. That was in Queen of the Ring, and she did her thing. You know, Miss Hustle did her thing in that battle. Hey, love y'all too. Hey, Brooklyn Gabby and little Do Boy. yeah, I figured I'm gonna start going live every now and again, you know, because I know I don't like really keep up with what's going on in battle rap. Like I was saying earlier, my lane is more so of like recapping battles and just breaking bars down and stuff. That's what I'll be doing mostly. But when I want to talk about things that's going on, like the Tay Rock situation and you know just things going on in battle rap, I'll just go live to talk about those kind of things. But yeah, but I will be watching Smack Volume 4 when that come out. I just hope I can make it home on time for my dentist appointment. You know what I'm saying? Um, but shout out to John Jonathan. You know, I'm not mad at you, John John. I understand why you did what you did. You was trying to make that money. You still put on good battles, you know what I'm saying? But you just have to be more just more honest so that people won't get turned off and that you can continue to have pay-per-view sales, because if you don't be honest with the battle rap community, people is not gonna they're not gonna start buying, they're gonna stop buying your pay-per-views. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta be honest. What else is going on in battle rap? um and I wanted to say this before I go, because I know this is Super Bowl, you know, coming on soon and stuff. Now, I saw, I saw the, you know, what Pretty Money did when he had the blog, you know, making fun of me, roasting me. And I'm all for roasting, you know what I'm saying? I'm a good sport when it comes to that. But I just feel like he kind of was making it seem like I don't have any talent or something like that, you know, and that's what I didn't like about his vlog. You know, I do have talent as far as breaking down bars, deciphering it. I know how to rap, and I do admit that sometimes, you know, I may, you know, be a little thirst trap. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that sex sells. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes, you know, I may come on with a little cleavage showing, or you know, it may look sexy or whatever. But I don't always look too sexy in my blogs. I try to mix it up here and there. But but I just feel like when you joking and you roasting people, it should be say the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like you try to make it seem like I don't have no ass. I have ass. You know what I'm saying? I do have ass. So that's a lie. Now I know certain outfits that I may wear, you know, it may not look like my ass is all that big or whatever. But I do have ass. That's number one. Number two, okay. Number two, somebody said, let's see. I do have ass. And number two, I am talented. Don't make it seem like people just come on my page just to look at my breast or look at my whatever. Like people like to hear me recite the bars too. You know what I'm saying? Like I have talent too. So don't try to discredit me. That's where I don't like as well. You know what I'm saying? I probably got more ass than his girl. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to come at him or anything like that. Like I said, I'm all for comedy. You know, I like looking at blogs when people roasting other people. I know how it is. You know, it's all in fun. But if you're going to roast somebody, at least be truthful about it. That's all I'm saying. Somebody said his girl is John Real. But, you know, but it's all good. You know, it's just funny to me because when he first came on the scene, he actually came on one of my blogs, okay? And he had commented saying, hey, Star, I heard about you. You know, I just subscribe back. You know, so he pretty much introduced himself. This is when he first started on the scene. And I was like, hey, you know, okay, I'll subscribe back. And I did. Then all of a sudden, I just happened to go on his page and I noticed he was not subscribed to me anymore. And I don't like that. Like you came, you introduced yourself, you asked to subscribe. You asked for me to subscribe to you and you said you would subscribe to me, and which you was, and then all of a sudden you're gonna unsubscribe, but I'm still subscribed to you. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm kinda petty like that. Like if you ain't subscribed to me, I'm not gonna freaking subscribe back to you. You asked me to subscribe, now all of a sudden you not subscribed. So that kinda rubbed me the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know, that rubbed me, and I'm not mad about it. It's just like, it's just kind of fake to me. You know what I'm saying? So now that you blew up, you know what I'm saying, you with John Real, You know what I'm saying? You getting pushed from John Real and from other people in battle rap. And I don't get no push. You know, I don't really care about all of that. I'm going to keep it honest. You know what I'm saying? I like what I do, and I like to do it in my own pace. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be the top blogger in the game. Like, I don't really care about all of that. You know what I'm saying? I have a life, and I have things going on in my life. I don't care to be the top blogger in the game. I do care about being respected in the game as a certified blogger. You know what I'm saying? I do care about that, but I'm not in no competition with nobody, and nobody is pushing me. You know what I'm saying? But it's nice to know that people see me out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, Caps reached out to me, even Battlefly reached out to me, even not ARP, but the other one, the short guy. Damn, I can't think of his name right now. But the guy from Lawrence from RBE. Lawrence reached out to me. You know, even Three Letter Man on Twitter reached out to me. So people see me out there. Trust me. People see me. People notice me. And when I upload my vlogs, especially when I'm rapping and reciting bars and recapping stuff, they appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? My subscribers appreciate it. They like it. And they encourage me to keep on trying, to keep on, you know, being in this game and doing what I do. So I just didn't like the fact that Pretty Money was trying to make it seem like, you know, I'm just on here just for thirst trap, and, you know, like I'm not certified, and, you know, like I'm a nobody type of thing. I didn't like that. Be real, be honest. I do have talent. People like what I do. People, you know, encourage me to come on and continue to do what I do. So don't try to discredit me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't like. You could be funny. You could do your roasting. I know that that's his lane and stuff, but at least tell the truth. Tell the truth. That's all I'm saying. Be real about it. You know, but I'm not into like a blogging wars and all of that shit. I don't really care. I don't got time for that. That's like Twitter finger things to me. You know what I'm saying? When somebody come at me, like, remember when Jihad used to come at me all the time? You know what I'm saying? I just strictly ignored him. Because I already know what you're trying to do. I know that you just want attention, and you just want me to keep going back and forth with you, and you just wanted this whole blogging war thing to go on, and I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time for that. You know, so I ignore people like that. But, you know, we became cool after that. You know, he apologized, and because for like 2 years straight, I wasn't talking to Jihad. Me and him used to be cool, and when Jihad did what he did, I didn't speak to him for 2 years straight. And then finally, he apologized. We became cool again, and, you know, everything is cool now. You know, right now, you know, I'm kind of mad at him, but, you know, I ain't too mad at him. Once he have his baby and everything, of course, I'm going to text him and say congratulations and everything. But everybody know how Jihad is. You know, it's like, you know, he's just... Sometimes I feel like I gotta be on eggshells when I'm talking to Jihad, because any little thing I say will rub him the wrong way, and then he'll just spaz at you. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to be friends with somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Just hard to be friends with somebody that you always arguing with. You know, but I do have love for the brother. I don't got nothing bad to say about him. I wish him the best. You know what I'm saying? And I hope he has a healthy baby boy. You know, but yeah, but I don't follow his ass no more either, because he unsubscribed to me. When he get mad, he'll unsubscribe. So I say, you know what, you want to unsubscribe, I'm unsubscribed back at you too. That I'm petty like that. But yeah. Yeah, a lot of people have a lot of things to say about him, but I'm not on here to try to like say anything bad about anybody. I have a lot of love for people, and I have a lot of respect for people. You know what I'm saying? You don't come at me wrong, I won't come at you wrong. That's just how it is. You know, but I know I'm about to get up out of here, so I'll be going on live more often, y'all. I just want to try to know what's going on with me. The fact that I was been sick. Okay, but I'm definitely, you know, I'm getting better, and I'll be back on my game as soon as possible. Back on uploading blogs and doing my recaps and bar for bar breaks down. And I'll be coming on live more often too. All right, so Super Bowl about to start, so I'm going to get off. And y'all have a good night, okay? All right, later.